really does matter. Why does it matter? Well, because you matter. At the end of the day, if we neglect our health and our mind, which is self care, how we manage our stress and anxiety, we can neglect our mental health. And then all of a sudden, we might wake up one day and we start having panic attacks. And this becomes quite unmanageable. And before we know it, we're, in a state of depression. This is real life. So, I want you to imagine these two pens. This is stress, pink. This is anxiety. Now, anxiety is always going to be up here, okay, no matter what. We can't walk away from it. And stress, okay. Now, anxiety feeds stress, okay. It's a two-way relationship, and more often than not, they're so tight like this, okay, you can't really break it. The only way you can break it is imagine that this is my relaxation, yeah, my work-life balance. I can put on top of it, and I can just, calm it and just say, look, okay, can you just separate? I need to take time out, and then slowly you break them off, okay, and you relax your anxiety, you put that down, and also your stress levels won't go away, but they become lower and lower. So, the tips for you to manage your stress and anxiety is to, number one, imagine that stress is real, anxiety is real, which is what it is, and for you to wake up every single day and, number one, to be thankful. How does that relate to stress and anxiety by being thankful? Well, if you appreciate the small things you've got in your life, that will help you manage your stress and anxiety, because you're not all of a sudden running around thinking, oh, I don't know what to do with my life, because you recognize that where your stress and anxiety comes from. You're being thankful for the things that you have. You're being thankful. The fact is that you can, understand where your thoughts come from. I feel anger today. Why do you feel anger? Because somebody was rude to me today. These are important things. My name is Stephen Fahey, and I am a trainee counsellor. And also, I am an emotional intelligence expert. And for the last 5 years, I've been looking at the relationship between stress, anxiety, and many other different things that happen in the brain and how we live our life. And I've created a different number of series which you can click down below and sign up today. Today is a special day because it's Mental Health Month and also Mental Health Awareness Day. But your mental health shouldn't just matter today, it should matter every single day. And I want to empower you by encouraging you not just to look at my series, but more for you to recognize where your thoughts come from, how to manage your stress and anxiety. This is important because if we don't look after our brain, we can get ourselves into a state of depression. It only takes a couple of weeks for you to fall into depression, and that's when you're getting up in the morning and you have, next to no motivation to do things. You don't want to cook, you don't want to go to work. It can be so many different things that trigger that thought off that you don't really feel like doing things. And it all starts on the reverse if you manage your stress and anxiety a lot more. Recognize that these are real and that you can't solve everything on your own, and sometimes you need help. So, if you're interested and you want to learn more about stress, anxiety, and emotional intelligence, click down below, okay? Have a look at my different series and see how you get on. I'll be here more often here on TikTok, giving you more advice about how you can improve your mental health.